Hi everyone, welcome back to Stationeers. We're on planet Venus, and this is episode 37. So I've just harvested all that wheat switchgrass there, and now looking at these things here, we've got to figure out where we're going to put everything. So I've hopefully I remember what to do. We get rid of all these, and we get rid of that, and we replace it with one of these. That's right. And now we just simply rip up this thing here and move it to its new location, which should be right here. Oh, which one is it? It's not that one. It's that one. There we go, because we want that in the middle. Okay, and hopefully that can reach all the plants. Well, we can test it out very quickly. Yep, okay, all good. And yep, this one here was perfect, and this one here needs to be moved all the way over to there, I believe. And that's in the middle, and the question is whether or not this one can reach this one here. We can test that out actually very quickly and easily. Well, first let's rip these up. They're not meant to be there. And I think, do we have to put the straight one in place again? We've got a line that does this and does that and just keeps going straight like that. Okay, and this should work. Okay, and the way to test is very simple. Let's plant something. We should have a ton of wheat in this room. Yep, okay. It's getting a bit damaged. Let's try this corner here. Yeah, that's fine. And try this corner here. Yep, not in darkness. Okay, so these lights reach everything, I hope. Let's try one here. Yep. That light reaches this one in the corner here, believe it or not. Wow. Okay, anyway, test successful. That's good. And we're at 4% health. I've got to stay on top of that. Okay, let's get some water in us. That water bottle's dead. That water bottle's dead. We're up to this one now. I don't know, we can get up all the way up to 70%, something like that. Yeah, 69%. Good enough. Okay, and we can reach these now. Fantastic. Some of my fertilizer disappear. I thought I had more fertilizer than this. I thought I had 3 stacks. It doesn't rot, does it? It doesn't decay. No, I don't understand. Well, we can run some seeds through there if we need to. Let's not bother. It's fine. I just wanted to test those to make sure they worked. They all worked. We're ready to expand this greenhouse now, but we've got a much more pressing issue to deal with, and that's our cooling system. Once we get that done, then we can work on expanding this thing up. Okay, so let's get everything in place. Helmet on. The lady doesn't lie to me anymore. Oh, we don't need those, actually. These are not needed at all. So these can be ripped up. They're no longer needed. And of course the wiring for them isn't needed either. And these things are going to go down the elevator with everything else when I open everything up. As is this. As is that. And this water bottle filler is going up here somewhere, but we're not sure where yet. And these cables are not exactly needed. I can't see what that's a 4-way junction. Okay, well, yeah, I knew it. It's now a 3-way junction. Cool, all good. And we can grab all this. Yeah, that grow light logic still needs to be changed. We haven't done that yet. So there's quite a few little changes that need to happen inside the greenhouse itself. We've got all this space to work with here. I know exactly what I'm going to set up here, but we're not quite at that point yet. Let's get the cooling system in place. So we'll do this, and we'll switch that out. We'll get our tablet in our hand, and we'll empty this waste tank while we're at it. Yeah, I know, I'm still relying on this tablet. The thing about having it manual like this is I can empty my waste tanks, and I don't really want to automate this airlock until I'm ready to, until I get a new waste tank emptying system in place. I want to get these things completely away from the greenhouse so that they, if anything in there blows up and I lose all my plants and everything, I've got 3 sets of seeds here that can still be, you know, that I can regrow everything. Let's put it that way. Okay, now one thing I did last time was I shared this cooling system with my CO2, but now we're lacking pressure in here. So let's mess this one up a little bit by mixing it with our 70-degree gas. Okay, and we'll get that to cool down a little bit. And then we'll mess up this 70-degree gas with this 150-degree gas. And that should, yeah, okay, cool. And yeah, we can combine those again when this gets back down to 20. Okay, I just wanted to get those sorted out. 30.9. Oh, this is already open. It's fine.
Health low.
We could have kept that closed. We probably should keep all of these closed while we're working on this system here. Okay, now last thing we were looking at was how easy it was going to be to combine this line here with that end tank. But it's really, really difficult to combine these other tanks. Well, this one's an easy one. We can do this right now. So there should be nothing in the system here. And now we can just simply make this connection here and combine these together. So this is an easy one to do. There we go. So now our coolest gases can be located in this tank here. Now obviously the pressure's dropped dramatically, but that'll increase when I start opening those valves again. For now it's fine. Now we want to connect the second one, this one here, with this one here, and that looks pretty easy as well. It looks like we can just run a pipe straight down, that, yeah, like this, and we can connect into it. There we go. We want to go around, don't we? Yep. So, okay, so that's an easy one to do. Okay, so now all of our 70-degree gases, which are much higher than 70 degrees, are in here, 106 degrees, and they'll cool down once these get to 20. These will start to cool down as well. Now, next thing we want to do, we've got two sets done. Now we have to connect these ones here with tank 3, which is this tank here. So we need that line there to connect to that line there. Well, that actually doesn't look too difficult to do. Maybe it is. I don't know. Can we can use that space there, and then we can swing that down like this. Okay. And then we can wriggle around. So that's right, isn't it? Our cold... Hang on, I'm about to sneeze. Oh, so sorry. I covered the microphone. I hope I didn't blow someone's eardrums out. Sudden sneeze. Okay, coldest is connected. Second coldest is connected. And that's first tank, second tank. This is a third tank. It's a middle tank. Okay, and that has to connect to the third air conditioner. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I'm not stuffing up. I don't want to mess this up. Otherwise, it's a pain in the neck to fix it all. And there we go. We can put that in there. And then we just run a pipe straight across there like that. And now our third coolest gases should be in here now. And they're 175 degrees. They're not very cool at all. They're supposed to be 120. These are 106. They're 176. Okay, that's fine. And now our fourth tank, so that's the third tank connected. Now this is the tricky one, our fourth tank. This tank here has to connect, the one below me right now has to connect to 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it has to connect to this one here. Yeah, it has to connect to this tank right here below me. What if we go around the back here? Why do I have a cable going out to nowhere? Well, what is that? Okay. There we go. Fixed. Probably turned off a few air conditioners in the process by accident. Let's just check them all and make sure they're all working. Okay, they're all good. Yeah. So yeah, we can't go down here. We can move this pipe though. Rather than go all the way around the back kind of thing, how about we just pull this pipe outwards, and we just take up more of this space because we're just trying to connect down into this tank here, and that line has to connect to that tank there. So we can just basically run a pipe, which I'm rapidly running out of. Do I have any more pipes floating around? What are we up to in terms of pressure on our hottest tank? Okay, not even 10 megapascals yet. And what is that? Yeah, it's only 5. So we got a lot of work to do to get this system working. But I do want to turn those air conditioners on and get this thing working this episode, I'm hoping. We can at least get it started. Okay, well, we're going to need more insulated pipes. I've only got 10 silicon in there. I'm going to have to get some more silicon from somewhere. We got 168 there, and we've got 28 in here. I've got no walls, by the way, and I've got no plastic. So we should fix that problem right now. Plenty of frames and sheets. But yeah, walls and plastics are lacking. I'm probably not going outside for a while, so I can do this. Um, and our storm logic needs to be set up as well. And how's our storm logic gonna work? I think it'll work off the pressure of the second last tank. So we have to actually go in there and name those tanks. That's building pipes, that's building plastic. There we go, there's some more pipes. I need more pipes than that. Yeah, I'm using all my, yeah. I could put these in the machine. There we go. 16 silicon is fine. 16 more pipes, please. Okay, and this machine here should be working on walls. There's 24 plastic. Let's make 12 walls to go with it. Why is this always wrong? There we go. That should do it. That should give me 12. Fantastic. And let's make 12 walls while we're at it. There we go. Create those for me. You go back up there somewhere. We've got a whole another 500 block right there. So yeah, our storm cooling system requires us to actually rename a lot of stuff. I think I'm just going to call this small tank 420 because it's supposed to be set for 420 degrees. And this one is obviously going to be 50 degrees less than that, which is 370. And that one is going to be 320. And this one can be 270. And this one here is our 220 tank. Now, I think I named one of my tanks up there 170 already, which is a pain in the neck. Okie dokie. And yeah, our storm cooling system is supposed to be this one here. I'm currently using it to get this thing up, but I would like to set the rest of it so that it's ready, so that if there's a storm incoming, I can get the rest of the stuff done as quickly as possible. Yeah, that's fine. The memory is fine. The gate unit is going to find the outside temperature and the tank pressure, and we're going to have it an and. Yeah, the gate's fine as well. Falling down here. This compare unit is tank pressure. Okay, but the tank I want is, logic reader tank pressure. Yeah, that's this one here. That's fine. And that has to be less than 40,000. Yeah, that's all set. And lastly, this batch writer is going to use the AND gate. So logic gate storm cooling. The output is going to be active vents. Yeah, all active vents. And they're all going to be turned on. It's okay. And currently we're using this reader. And we're using this, we're not using this reader. That's just the outside temperature. That's fine. So we're using this reader and one of the compares. Which compare are we using? We're not using either of those compares. What exactly are we doing with our writer then? Logic compared tank pressure less than 40,000. We're using this one. That should be on right now. Are we? But I can see the particles. The active vent is on. Okay, that's weird. Okay. Anyway, so that's fine. It's okay. We're going to have to go and rip that up. So the moment a storm is about to come in, we go and rip up that active vent up there, and then we set all our storm cooling, and it should it should bring in gas during the storm. Okay, what have we got coming out here? We should have a bunch of pipes, thank you very much, and a bunch of walls. Thank you very much. Okay, we've got some walls to play with at least. We had none of those, which was not so good. We've got a lot more pipes now to play with, and what we want to do is we want to run this pipe out further away so that this pipe here, yeah, we want a pipe to basically, oh, let me get down here. We want a pipe to basically go like this. Well, we'll get this one in place first. And that's going to go up like that, I think. How are the others doing it? The others are going like this first, and then they're going up. And yeah, okay, like this. And then this one here is going to connect to that line there. And we just have to wriggle the rest of them. There we go. We have to just get these to go around this. That's all. So, not a problem. And it doesn't really matter how we do this as long as we avoid that cable there. So let's just go like this and like that, and then we just have to make those connections. So let's turn this air conditioner off right now. We'll turn this one off just so there's no bugs or errors. We reconnect this to here, and oh, hang on, no, we don't do that. We get rid of this and this, and we do that. Okay. And now we can start running these machines again. Okay, that's good. Hopefully we didn't turn off anything else while we were doing it. Now we just have to connect this one up to that one. So what's the current pressure of this thing? That's not, yeah, okay, 30.9 megapascals. And now we connect it. That might have turned it off. It did. And now what's the pressure? 16 megapascals. So we didn't decrease it by much because there's already another tank outside connected to that system. It's fine. And all these things are switched off, right? Yep, good. Okay, that's it. We should be all connected now. Fantastic. No storms? Good. Okay, and now what we want to do is connect this to mainline power. But we should have a transformer of some sort to do that. We need to find the mainline power cable and run it down into this section. Maybe we just chuck a transformer here or something. I'm thinking if we can run it up through here somewhere, that'd be nice. And get to mainline power that way, and then we can just transformer it. We'll get a medium transformer because this is going to use up more than 5,000. Oh, there's mainline power right there. Right there. Okay, beautiful. And yep, we can connect this down like that. Okay, and let's just get ourselves a transformer, and then we can start running air conditioners. So we're almost at the point where our cooling system is about to be good. We just need to get the oh, where's my iron? There it is. We just need to get enough gas into the system for it to be effective. You know, we're filling up that large tank right now. But yeah, next storm, I think, is when we're really going to get a lot of gas. I got 6 active vents out there just itching to go. I haven't checked the traders for a while. I should have a quick little look at what's going on with these guys. Cosmic Clouds, Media Mechanics. Okay, well, we'll interrogate this guy. We'll bring him down. We can have a look at him. Should we interrogate this guy as well? Ah, he's a slow interrogation. Nah, I can't be bothered. Okay, so yeah, mainline power just goes straight down there. It's beautiful. And yeah, we just want a medium transformer. We could do it like that, or we could have it like this and reverse it. I don't think it really matters. I just want it out of the way. And main power line just goes down into here. And I don't know how much power this thing is going to pull. It'll be quite a lot though. So I don't know. We'll just set it to something big. That way it's fine. We'll set it to 20,000. There we go. It can pull 20,000 watts if at full load. Turn that on. It's not going to do anything yet. We have to get these air conditioners running. So this is actually our 400 and what is it? 420 line. There we go. And so is this one. So we get both those set to 420. And let's just run them both. Boom, boom. They can start trying to cool this gas in here down to 420 degrees. Now I've got 3 air conditioners on this system trying to cool it to 420. And it's trying to heat this up, which is getting cooled by the radiators. I'm going to have to slap more radiators down, I think. I'll use some other kind of radiator system to do it. Okay, now these two guys here are my 370 guys, right? 370, yep. One of the advantages of naming these tanks. 370. Okay, this can start air conditioning. And we'll get this one set to 370 as well. And now we're going to have 3 air conditioners trying to cool this one down to 370. Oopsies, too far. There we go. This is our 320 tank. Oh, don't open that up. Okay, this is a painful job. I can't just use a labeler on these. I actually have to click. I just have to click. And so both these and the air conditioner above us are trying to cool this tank down to 320. And so this is now 270. At least I have less clicks with each one of these. 270 and 270. There we go. And now this one here is 220. It's only 10 clicks to get there, so that's good. Monotonous job, but it has to be done. Has to be done. There we go, 220. And now these ones are going to go 170. This is going to draw a lot of power, by the way. Well, we've got a massive power array, but after this, we might need ourselves. We might find ourselves getting more power. Another line of solar panels. Maybe set up the solar generator. Have it feeding charcoal quite regularly. Something like that might be needed. Okay, that's 120. This is our 70 system. Oops, I don't need to click that much anymore. That's nice. 5 clicks on them. And then finally, this is our 20 system. Yep, start and start. And there we go. System's online. It's doing its thing. Oh, and we can plastic all of those horrible, horrible walls that I keep falling through. We can finally do that. I could have done that already, actually. Once I'd connected up the pipes, I could have fixed all this. So, yeah, this is so good. No more falling through the floor. And we should be able to monitor everything just from up here. We shouldn't need to go down into that room to see what's going on. There's a lot more stuff I want to put down in that room, but yeah, one step at a time. Let's just get it working again. That cooling system is not just a cooling system. It's going to solve multiple functions. And there we go. Okay, no more falling through the floor. That's good. Let's just make sure the air conditioners are on. So we've got 3 air conditioners on every single system at the moment. The big problem we have is the systems are not all the same pressure. And I don't think I'm going to use this one here. It should be constantly pulling stuff in. I don't think I'm going to be using this one-way valve to flood everything in, but we should flood everything into the rest of our systems and get them sorted out. This is 21 degrees already, but there's, yeah, one of the big problems is now that we can't see exactly how many moles we have because they're stored in tanks. That is why I connected the data up to all those tanks, and I want to run those data up to some data over to some monitors so we can actually see what's in those tanks, which is going to be important. It's not just a cooling system, it's also a gas capturing and partial filtration system all in one. That's the idea. I don't know if it's going to work, but yeah, it's time we started equalizing the pressure of these things. This one is very okay. This is going to mess everything up pretty badly. But it has to be done, and this is going to mess stuff up even more. And this one's not going to do anything. This one's terrible. Okay, that's going to do a lot. And there we go. And we just not touch the last one. Okay, and now we're just waiting for a storm to quickly rush outside and turn off, rip up that active vent. And I guess the active vent can happen. But yeah, it can keep going. I mean, it's going to take a long time to fill that giant tank. And yeah, it's fine. Okay, so we just have to keep our eyes open, ready for a storm. That's basically the issue here. And we'll just let this system one day sort itself out. Look, 126 in our coldest tank. Not so good. Very bad on the temperatures, but we can probably close all these now. It's probably fine to do that. Yeah, let's just close these off, get them cooling down, and we're just waiting for a storm. No storm yet. Okay. Now we do have a trader that we just pulled down. Maybe we can sell something to him. We can't buy anything from him. We're not allowed to. Our rules prohibit it. Yeah, lots of gases to buy, oxygen and water. Ship repair package. That's actually not too hard to make. We can start selling those small batteries. We just make an arc welder and a bit of everything else. Yeah, I think we could do that. 450 credits is nothing to sneeze at. It's pretty good. What is the cable? It's 15 cables, 10 pipes, and 20 of each type of sheet. Yeah, it's not too hard. We can do that. Because I've got the sheets. Okay. And I've got the frames. There we go. They're done already. And the 15 cables isn't exactly hard. There we go. Cables done. 10 pipes is not a problem either. Is this fine? Yeah. We need more radiators, don't we? I left this on. I probably left other stuff on as well. It was 5 more radiators, wasn't it, that we wanted? We're just going for the normal pipe radiators right now. We want just 5 of these. That's fine. They're really cheap. I mean, 3 gold, 2 steel is pretty good, and I think they give very good cooling for how cheap they are. But yeah, what I'm supposed to be doing here is 10 pipes. I don't know, we could get 10 radiators and get more than 10 pipes. I'm tempted, actually. It's very, very tempting. What else do we need? Plastic sheets, don't we? We need a lot more of them. Do I have any silicon here? No, okay, let's bust out the plastic sheets. It's now that our cooling system is trying to sort itself out, what we're going to do is we're going to expand the greenhouse next. There's our 10 radiators that we wanted. Okay, now we just want some pipes now. We need 10 of them for the system. Okay, so we're going to put these guys out when we get a chance. Great, and we're going to make a stack of pipes, basically. How much plastic did I say I wanted? 20, right? There we go. 20 plastic, 20 sheets, 10 frames. We're going to need a small battery. Yoink.
Hunger caution.
And...
Health critical.
Oh, I don't want to have to deal with health critical. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we've almost got the full system. And now I just need enough pipes to set up those 10 radiators. And it's not really that many, actually. This is still making plastic. That's fine. We'll just stop here. We got 11 walls. We need 22 plastic to go with that. This is making pipes, isn't it? So I'm sure this is enough pipes for the radiators that I have. So we'll put these here. Okay, and okay, that's enough on the plastic. And now the big job we have ahead of us is expansion of the greenhouse. Before we do that, let's get our arc welder, because that's what the guy wants. What does this require? Steel, electrum, invar, solder. Well, there's the invar. Oh, I'll just go out here. There should be solder in this machine. And electrum. I think we just need steel now. Yep, yoink. Okay, 450 credits. That's really good. It's going to buy us some really nice stuff. We only want one of them. We haven't got this going anymore. I'm at 16% health, which is annoying. I have stuff I want to do. I don't want to go in the greenhouse and eat and drink. It's a pain in the neck. Okay, almost done with this thing. Then we'll pull the stuff out of here. We'll chuck the battery in there. Oh, we need a box as well. And these guys can go back to their homes. This has no home. Am I? Yeah, just chuck it in there. Oh, a box. Yeah. A box. Okay, and 450 credits. Really easy. Do we have time, do you think, to sell this and upgrade our power array? We probably don't. I'm probably asking for it. I probably just should eat and drink. We can at least chuck the box into the thingy, though. Now we just need another seed trader now, because we've got a lot of credits. Ecosphere Essentials. Well, Ecosphere, that sounds like a seed trader. I know we're at 9% health, and I'm going outside, but if he's a seed trader, you know, I'd like to bring him down before he disappears. Ship repair package, 450 credits, beautiful. Bye. 1233. So that's a lot of plants. There's quite a few different types of seeds we can get. Like the soy would be nice, and yeah, the pumpkins. Okay, we want this guy. Land. And he's coming down. Beautiful. Okay, I don't know if he's a seed trader. He sounds like one. Ecosphere? I mean, that should be a seed trader, right? Oh, what are you doing in here? Get back around the corner. Okay, and get these out of my hand. Okay, and drink a little bit. There we go. Stop the bleeding. Let's fill up our food. Oh, I'm already at the point where I'm going to have to make more potatoes, I think. This is getting crazy. It's okay. I managed to, before I cleared all that up, I've got all of this. And it actually wouldn't be that hard to make a cereal bar. It'd be quite basic to do that. Now, yeah, I'm going to have my suit on for this next task. These things have, oh my god, these things are growing so fast. It's like every 30 minutes I have a fresh crop of wheatgrass. And it's hard to say no to it because it's so much hydrogen. I think it's like 832 hydrogen per harvest. I've got to learn how to set up a Larry system and just harvest these things automatically for me. The Larry can just sit there plucking wheatgrass and dropping it into the system for me, and I don't have to actually ever touch it again. But for now, it's manual, unfortunately. Okay, well, we're at the halfway mark. Yeah, annoying job, but loving the hydrogen. We can actually set up gas selling to the traders if we want to, so that we sell hydrogen to the traders. Hydrogen, CO2, oxygen, we've got kind of excess of all of them at the moment. We could sell them all. Shouldn't be too bad. But there's only so many seeds that we want. And then after that, it's just eggs all the way. Just buying nothing but eggs after we've got all the seeds that we want. Okay, anyway, this is done. Okay, and we'll chuck this down here somewhere. You get in there. You get in there. Make me hydrogen, please. Do we expand our greenhouse right now? I think we probably do, actually. Not that one. This one. Fill up to full. We don't have our water bottle filler set up. I should fill up some water bottles before I go off on any great adventure. Yeah. Well. Oh. This is a water line right here. So I think I've tried this before. I can't fit it along this wall. There's logic on the other side of the wall. Can we wriggle the pipe around the corner? Yeah, our pipe goes there. Can we wriggle the pipe round like... No, we can't. Ugh. Uh-huh. I was just thinking, what can we do with this water pipe? There's a water pipe that comes up through here and down and into the backs of these machines. So, I mean, we could just run it like this and just have it on this back wall here for the time being as a temporary thing. Oh, except we need cabling to it, don't we? We need to find a cable. Well, there's a cable right there. So if we stick our water bottle filler on this wall here, we could have it upside down. It doesn't matter if it's upside down. We just want it functional. That's it. We just want to be able to fill our water bottles up. So this is not the ultimate location for this thing, but it's just the least resource intensive way to connect our water up. And we just threw a cable up there, didn't we? So we should be able to just connect that up and get this working. Fantastic. And now we just need to connect that pipe up with the rest of the pipes, which goes... Okay, that pipe's in place already, and we'll just shove it there.
Health low.
And there we go. It works. We can fill up water bottles again. How much water do we have left? We're still at 51.4 liters, so we're sitting fine. I can burn 3 liters on water bottles just to ensure that we've got plenty of water for the time being. I know, it's upside down. It's in the wrong spot. Ultimately, I'm going to run a pipe over into this corner somewhere, and the water bottle filler will stay there. But for the time being, we need water, so there we go. Water problem solved. It's fine. That's still working. Okay, I think suit on would be the way to play this. Just keep our eye open for a storm. That's all. Suit on. Let's empty our waste tank in there as well, because what we're about to do is very very risky. Let's just get that in there. I'm going to open up a massive section and rely on the fact that we have over 20,000 moles of CO2 in our tank there in our system to blow more CO2 in to fill the void. It's going to get low pressure in here. I'm just hoping that these plants aren't too unhappy with me when I do this. And yeah, we're just ripping straight through there. Okay, well, we need to do it. Has to be done. Okay, and that's the elevator. I want to get rid of the wall. No, the composite wall. Yeah, I can't get a lock on it. Well, let's pull the elevator up. There it is. Awesome. Now the pressure in here is dropping dramatically, and the oxygen percentage is dropping as well. And hopefully it stabilizes out and then fills all the way up to 101 kilopascals. This back wall is in place, right? I didn't like majorly stuff up. I did put this wall in place. I'm not filling my entire base with gas, I hope. It should be fine. It should stabilize and then fill up. And these hydroponic trays are going to lower levels. All this stuff is being set up on the lower levels. We don't have any room in our elevator to fit more. Although I haven't really neatly stacked it. Oh, I can carry some of this stuff on me. I'm up to 76 kilopascals now. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. We can't reach the elevator controls, so we better grab a few of these. Okay, well, let's head down, I guess. These are... I don't know. Let's just take all these with us. The pressure down here should be much lower. But how are we looking? 30% O2, but that's 30% of 74. We need the O2 percentage to go up a bit. I might dump some smart canisters in this room as well to really up the O2 percentage a little bit. That shouldn't be too hard to do. Nitrogen percentage is fine. Okay, and yeah, we're going to have these things basically doing exactly what these things are. It's just a complete mirror image. And we've got a lot of this thing to empty. It should be 7. 1, 2, and then we'll just do the same thing here. And we have to connect the water up to this downstairs section. And we have to get the grow lights in their locations as well. Which I think is going to be easier from down here. So yeah, a lot of work to do in this section. I've got to keep going upstairs though to make sure that there's no storm incoming, because I don't want to miss the storm. I want storm gas for my cooling system, obviously. But okay, and 2 more, and then 1, 2, and then we're going to have a line down here. Do I have any more of these? Well, I've got to figure out where they're going to go. So we basically want the exact same thing that we did down there, but it's going to be up here like this. And there we go, and that should be fine. We just have to cable it up and figure out how to connect the cable up to everything. And then we're going to want 3 more down below us as well.
Hydration critical.
I think I'm going to be 1 grow light short in the end of how many I need, but that's fine. And this is going to require a lot of pipes, liquid pipes. I've got 35 on me, but I might require more. So yeah, that's basically going to be this room. It's just going to be that. There's going to be ceilings in place, obviously, and some flooring, so it's not going to look like this. And I need a lot more cables, because I need to find a way to connect all this up. Now, why are these T-junctions? They shouldn't be. So we can actually get back some pipes by replacing these T-junctions with straights. This should be double walled here. Oh no, it's not. It's single walled. Okay, well, hopefully that's not going to cause a problem. Okay, and this is where my water bottle filler fills up to the system. So we'll do that. And we don't need a T-junction there. We get a straight there. And there we go. And now, liquid pipe-wise, I was thinking we just run up the wall. We might go down the wall there. It'll look nice and it'll look a lot neater if we put it like this and swing it in like that. And that one's done. Yep. And this one here is going to be a T-junction. And there we go. And this one here is a T-junction. And so on and so on. Okay, we should check for a storm. We should do that before we do too much more. I'm going to quickly check to make sure the water is flooding into here and I haven't stuffed up the piping behind the wall there. But something like this seems to be the play here. These are full of water, or they're filling up with water, and obviously there's a horrible, painful task of cabling all this up and figuring out where the cable line goes. It might just go straight down the middle of the floor, might not. I don't know at this stage. But this has to connect to our grow light circuit, which I'm not entirely sure which way to go with this. But I mean, one thing I know is definitely going to happen is this. Oh, I have to move those pipes as well. Okay, so I'm running this wrong anyway. So yeah, there's a bit of changing stuff around here. So let's just wriggle this straight away and just go straight. And there we go. And that connects up my composter to the water system. And then we go here. I got to check for a storm. There could be a storm coming. I should be setting up storm logic. I'm a bit concerned. I don't know. It probably won't be another storm for another couple of episodes, so it's probably not an issue. I just have to figure out where do I want to connect this cabling to. How do I connect it to my main line? I know I've got cables out here, so it might be a case of, I don't know, this water bottle filler is in the wrong spot. But I might be able to connect a cable up somewhere there. I'm not entirely sure. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay. Any storms? No storms. We're in the clear. How are we looking in terms of atmospheric? Okay, we're up to 101 kilopascals, but the oxygen percentage is only 21%. I'm not comfortable at all with that. So we can slowly dump oxygen into this room manually, bit by bit, by just emptying our oxygen canister, our smart canister in here. Just completely empty it and then fill it back up again. It holds quite a lot, that smart canister, so it's quite decent. But yeah, the pressure in the room might get a bit too high if we keep doing this, but it doesn't matter. What did we just get the oxygen percentage up to now? So now it's up to 25%, which is, you know, far safer. I could probably get away with breathing that. It's not going to be a problem. No storms, that's good. Okay, and we'll just fill this one up and then we'll dump another one in the room afterwards. Okay, yeah, the cabling. I got to figure out where the cabling for the grow lights that are underneath my feet gonna go. Well, we could. For the grow light there, we could run this cable and wriggle it around here and go up and connect up to that there. The problem is this water bottle filler is not staying here. It's just not. This logic here is, yeah, it's all greenhouse logic. I know I'm going to have cables coming along the floor like here. So it's probably better if I just come this way, to be honest. And just accept that I have this long cable line going down the middle of the base like this. We'll just head over to here for now. This is all greenhouse logic there. There we go. So those grow lights down there should switch on
Health low.
with the logic, the grow light logic, which I still haven't changed yet. But these should all work now. There we go. And they should switch off when the other ones switch off. And we can actually plant stuff in here now. So that room's doing quite well. And then we're going to have the same logic problem down here. Now, we might run this cable straight down this wall here. That might be the play. You just charge it down this wall, and we just come down here, and we connect it along here and down into the next set of grow lights, which are going to go down on this floor here. And of course we have to set all these trays in motion. Now, it's going to be easier if I chuck walls up here and I do all the grow light stuff from underneath rather than trying to do it from above, I think. Maybe. I don't know, we'll try and do it in its current configuration, but I'm not hopeful. I think it's going to I'm going to waste a lot of time going up and down the elevator. There we go. 1, 2, and yep. As you can see, I'm going to need more of these hydroponic trays. Overall, we should end up with more plants because I did this, but they're spaced out nice and neatly instead. And that's it, we're out of hydroponic trays, no more. But the grow lights are going to go like this. One there, and one there, and one there. Yep, and then we have to set the cabling up for that, and of course we have to get the water down in here, which I think this line here just continues straight down the side of the building. And we just bring it down into here like this, and do the same thing. And oh my gosh, okay, well, which one of those didn't I put in place? That one? No. That one? Which one did I? Yeah, there it is. Well, we should have water. Yeah, so we need more insulated pipes. But we should have water in this tray here now. There you go, we do. It's all filling in. But these grow lights aren't connected. As you saw, I ran out of cables, and I ran out of pipes, and I ran out of hydroponic trays. So I've got quite a bit of building to do. But these grow lights here, they're not going to work. But the ones above should be on and working. I can start growing stuff in this place here. Should be fine. And the oxygen percentage? Yeah, so I didn't want to plant everything because I was afraid that I might just kill all my crops. But these guys are all happy. They're all thriving. So, it's kind of time to just plant it all. No storm? Okay, good. I'm going to keep an eye on that. It's time to just go ham with these things here. And just plant like a crazy person. I might leave some potatoes up here, actually. Maybe those two can be potatoes. We'll leave one potato plant in the middle there, and everything else is just getting planted. Until I can get ferns. Oh, we've got Ecosphere out there. I should see what he has. I might be able to fill this all up with ferns straight away. Ferns and soy are the two plants I want. Is it safe for me to breathe? 22% oxygen. I don't like that at all. And this thing's not filling up very fast. Well, we'll do whatever we can. Okay, let's empty this. What have we got? 94 kilopascals of oxygen, right? Or 95 at 26 degrees. That's fine, we can breathe that. So take our helmet off. Let's stop ourselves from dying. It might be too much water. It's okay. Okay, that's all I wanted to do. Okay, and now we can just mix this with the current gases in the room. And there we go. There's a bit more oxygen in the room. Once I get plants growing down here, it'll the oxygen production will be great. I've got a lot of seeds there. I'm going to probably compost a lot of those. Okay, let's go check out and see if I can get some better plants from Ecosphere first. It might be nice to to grow ferns rather than what I'm currently growing. I've left a lot of machines on. We do need cables, not 337 cables though. That's no, sorry, that's more than that. It's 600 and yeah, 74 cables. It's probably too many. So that's 20, 40, 60. Yeah, make me 60 cables. That'd be probably a good idea. Should be 30 copper here. Yeah, make those for me. And you, maybe 200 and, yeah, maybe 21. I don't know, actually.
Hydration critical.
I don't know. We'll start with that many hydroponic trays. However many that is. 7. Okay, and then we'll make more afterwards. Oh no, I've left my main bulk of iron in here. Okay. Now we're going to need more than 7. What am I thinking? I'm going to need a lot. That is, yeah. I can't math. That's 35 hydroponic trays. You know what? Yeah, do it. Just do it. Tray, just make all of them. Just do it. And let's see if we can get some better plants. Yes, seed trader. And we can sell him a ship repair package. Fantastic. We just make another one. And, okay. And we're going to buy some, where are they? Ferns. Yes, please. There's our oxygen production taken care of. Let's buy ourselves some soy so we can make soy oil. Fantastic. And tomato soup is very cheap. That's very, very cheap. Sugar cane. Okay, and cocoa. Thank you. And pumpkins for pumpkin pie. They're so expensive. I usually buy them last. This is kind of last. Okay. We got 133 credits left. We can't buy any more, but we can sell a ship repair package, and that'll give us another 450 credits till we can buy more. So you can be held hostage for a while, my friend. I do have a task out here, but I don't have an extra oxygen tank because I just dumped it in my greenhouse, so I've got to be quick. But yeah, in general, this thing needs to be uber efficient, and we have to make sure that we have as many of these things as we can. There we go. That's pretty good. Wait, a ship repair package takes 10 pipes, doesn't it? Right? Yeah, 15 cables, 10 pipes, 20 plastic sheet. Yeah, 20 of each sheet, 15 cables, 10 pipes. Okay. We ended up with exactly 10 left after all that. Do we have the 20 frames? The 10 frames? Yes, we do. Okay, so we've got the 10 pipes, we've got the 10 frames, we've got the 20 sheets. That's great. Yeah, put that there. There we go. We can close that off. Okay, we're close to that ship repair package already. And now we've got some lovely seeds that we can use. I took these walls with me because I thought I would do some walling down there, but I think we'll be taking hydroponic trays with us instead. Yeah. This is, well, they're very bulky, so we'll store them in there for now. Okay, cool. Get in there. And we're going to need 15 of these cables, unfortunately. And what else do we need? Oh, so we're going to need more cables. 45 probably isn't going to cut it. We need a box, a welder, and some plastic sheets. Wait, do I have enough plastic sheets already? Yes, I do. Okay, we've almost got the ship repair package already. We need to yoink another battery. And we need to make ourselves another welder. I think it was Invar Electrum Solder Steel. Those tanks are driving me crazy. I have use for them as well. Welder. Okay, arc welder. And we just need steel. Oh, this one will do. Make me an arc welder, my friend. And you make me a box to store all this stuff in. And yeah, we can start planting better foods right now. Okay, so yeah, this and this, that and that and that and that and that. There we go. Arc welder done. We should pull all this stuff out actually. The problem with this machine is if you hover over it when it's off, it doesn't tell you what's in there. The others do, but this one doesn't. It's very annoying. Okie dokie, and ship repair package on the way. And what am I doing? Ferns and soy. Cool, we can start populating the greenhouse with these things. Tomatoes, I have to decide where they're going to go because they're a permanent plant. Same with the cocoa, that's a permanent plant as well, and the pumpkins. So these require careful consideration. And that's all I have there. How's my oxygen tank looking? Okay, it's fine. I should never ever jump when you hop out of your airlock. Okay, so we've got the wheat, the switchgrass, potatoes. We don't have rice or corn or mushroom. I don't even know what blueberries do. I think they're stupid. But anyway, I don't think they do anything at this stage. We're not going to bother with them. 583. Okay, so should we get ourselves the corn? Or do we get the rice? Or do we get both? Corn. We don't really need rice. I mean, I don't think it does anything. You can make rice, canned rice or whatever and sell it to traders. Rice pudding or whatever. Yeah, that's about it. I think we save the rest for eggs. I don't know. Yeah, I might just save the rest of my credits. I might buy rice later on if we're swimming in credits, but right now we're not swimming in credits. So we'll save the rest to buy eggs. Get lost, buddy. Let's get out of here. We're gonna need to eat and drink pretty soon as well. And I'm fresh out of oxygen tanks to dump in my greenhouse. I should have put that other one on before I did all of this. So bit of a boo-boo on my part, bit of a mistake. But we'll get it sorted out. Asteroid Assayers. Gas for less. I don't know. We might be able to sell something to these guys. More credits means we can buy the last of the seeds that we need. And eggs. Didn't I? Yeah, I bought some more seeds. And that's all I've got. Okay. So a whole pile of new plants that we can use. Another Ecosphere Essentials. Interesting. Do I have any... I've got nothing in this machine, right? Okay. Okay. How much does it cost for a packaging machine? One of these. Copper, steel, electrum, constantan. Where is my constantan? It's gone walkabout. It's gone. There it is. And there's some copper. Turn this machine off. We're not using it right now. Oh, I've got more copper there. Let's not use the giant stack. Let's use the one that's not giant. Let's make ourselves a packaging machine. And I don't know, we'll do that. We're going to need iron sheets, I think, to build that. Just a couple of these guys. One, two. Go back. How's this thing looking? It's just been nicely producing hydrogen for us the whole time. Look, we're almost up to 20,000 moles there. It's doing well. Oxygen is a bit low. We've got still plenty in our CO2 tank. That's great. We've got 47.5 liters of water and still 75% battery power, 71. And it's going down though. We're probably draining our batteries with all those air conditioners working, particularly now that it's nighttime. But we'll see how that goes. So I just made an advanced packaging machine. Okay, and this thing here is going to get moved to a new location. And at the moment, I'm just waiting for the cooling system to figure itself out, and I'm waiting for a storm so that I can get my storm gases collected. But it is worth checking out. It is worth checking out what's going on with this thing. What is the pressure in here now? It's almost 20 megapascals. That's good. Has this thing still isn't sorted yet. It's trying to get there, and everything else is going to be messed up for a long time. Yeah. Eventually it'll fix itself, it'll sort itself out, and then the storm will come along and I'll collect the storm gases, it'll be broken again. Just a quick check to make sure all these air conditioners are working. They're working really hard, trying to get all the gases to the correct temperatures. We've got time, it's not a problem. Our greenhouse is not really affected temperature-wise. It's just sitting at about 24 degrees, so there's no real problem there at the moment. Okay, let's get our new plants
Hunger caution.
sorted out. We've got a bit of work to do in here. We've got a lot of work to do. Okay, those switchgrass are ready again. Yeah, I need to harvest all those, but let's start by getting some of these plants. Oh, planted. I should not have planted that weed. I made a big mistake there because some of these other things need to be planted. Like the sugar cane, I know is going to go at the back here, so we can just plant all those straight away, and they're fine. It's the permanent plants that are the problem because they're different heights, and I don't want the wrong plants in the wrong locations. I don't know, we'll just get soy down here. We need soy, lots of soy, and we'll get the ferns. We'll just shove them in the top room for now. We'll fill everything else up with wheat. But these are permanent. These are not permanent. The corn can grow alongside the ferns. And I think everything else needs to be replaced with wheat.
Waste tank caution.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Waste tank caution. Okay, still a lot of work to do in here. Still no storm, that's good to see. The oven is going to go down. Well, the packaging machine is the one that should go down first. It's actually going to go down in this corner here somewhere. Probably like this. I think we want it like that. Yeah, ultimately that's what it's going to be. Obviously there's a lot of junk in the way that needs to be moved. And this thing here is probably going to be like this. No, we can get away with this for now. I might have to move it later on, but it's fine. What on earth? Yeah. Okie dokie. And it's going to go there. That's going to go there. We're going to have some chutes between these things. I still haven't put this on yet because I'm a dummy. Is that infected with anything other than oxygen? No, it's fine. We got to get the oxygen percentage in here up much faster than it currently is. Dumping waste tanks in here is obviously going to help. So we'll do that right now. But yeah, if I want to take my suit off, I want a higher oxygen percentage. I think it's high enough. I don't think I break my rules, but better safe than sorry, I think. We'll do that. And what are we up to now? 24% of 100 volt. Yeah, it's fine. We can take our helmet off in that. It's not really a big issue, big problem. But it would be nice to get a little bit more oxygen in this room, just to be on the safe side. That's basically what I'm doing at the moment. I'm just filling the room with extra oxygen. There we go. Each one of these helps. Close. There we go. I did close it right. Yes, I did. Good. Turn that off. Oxygen percentage now. Okay, we're looking a lot better now. 26.5%. I can take my suit off and I can start breathing properly. Meanwhile,
Health critical.
oh, yeah, whatever. I'm probably going to turn all these seeds into yeah. Those I actually want to get rid of the existing plants up there before I decide where the permanents go. For now, though, what we want to do is populate this greenhouse with as much stuff as we can to get as much oxygen being produced as we can. On the next harvest, I'll be able to clear all these trays out and figure out where the permanent plants are going to go. It's nothing worse than like sticking a tomato plant in a spot and then later on going, oh no, I don't actually want it there. We got plenty of potatoes for cooking. These grow these things are all able to grow plants. They're good, and yeah, this should get the hopefully the oxygen production humming nicely for us. I didn't bring any liquid pipes with me. What am I doing? I have to go back out for liquid pipes. But for now, we're just gonna turn this place into an oxygen factory. The first step would be to get the ferns growing, and I should have planted compost under those ferns. I'm just in such a rush, and the fact that I'm dying is not helping. So a bit of a boo-boo there. I could grow my ferns a lot faster if I used compost, but it's fine. I've just got this constant worry in my head that a storm is imminent and I need to get out there and set up the storm logic. Okay, and oops, wrong way. I'm going to go down this one. And we're still setting this up. But yeah, the liquid pipes extend as far out as these. And why are these not on? Yeah, I can't grow plants down here yet. Because I haven't set up the stuff. Anyway, I think we're going to end the episode here. I'm going to farm and harvest the stuff that we've already done. And yeah, oopsies. I'm going to harvest the stuff that I've already done, all that switchgrass and all the wheat that's finished already. I'll keep an close eye out for a storm the whole time. I just want to get one more load of oxygen in this room before I take my suit off. Just being super duper safe, and then we'll end the episode here, and we'll pick up right where we left off. So let's just open this, and that should get our oxygen percentage in the room up. Nice. What are we up to now? 27%. Yeah, 27.4%. That's fine by me. Let's take our suit off. We can breathe. It's all good. Let's find some food, find some drink. I'm going to do some farming, and then we'll pick up the next episode straight away. I have to do some cabling, and I have to do some piping. So we've got a bit of work to do to get this greenhouse fully populated, but I think we've made a good start to it all. It's going to take the cooling system quite some time before that thing is ready, so it just needs time. That's it. Anyway, so thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you're still enjoying the series, and yeah, come back and see what happens next time. Thanks for watching, and of course, bye for now.